Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad to be here as always. I really enjoyed creating this look. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in my next videos to come. Bye guys. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Morphe 30, I don't even know what this is, 39A Dare to Create palette, and to put in that transition color, I'm going to go into right here, this middle transition, and put that in that transition area. That's just going to be windshield wiper and little circles back and forth. This will make that, well, transition, hello, from the lid color to the skin color just a little bit lighter, and this will help blend out later. You do not have to be precise with this. Just make sure that it's not a big streak right there. It's all blended. Then for my crease color, I'm just going to take a little bit more precise. This is a dirty ass motherfucking brush. Okay, let's just go with it. Fuck it, why not? Alright, so just take a little precise crease brush. And we're going to start in with these pinks here. I'm going to go for this. It kind of looks purple, but it's very hot pink. You don't need a lot of it. So, and make sure to tap off just so it's easier. And you're just going to put that right underneath that color we just put on. Look how pigmented that is. With just a little bit that I put on and then tapped off the excess. And still look how much color we're getting. And I'm taking this all the way in to the center. So now I'm going back in with that first brush. No product, no excess product on it. And I'm just going in here. And then I'm also going to grab in that first color and go in the same spot I did before. So for my eyelid, just to cover up all of this super light skin color, I'm going to go in with the same crease color that I did before. And tap off the excess as always. And I'm just going to put that all over my lid. So this is what we should have so far. Super duper crazy bright. But it's okay. That's sometimes what you gotta do. Alright. Going back in with my first brush. No product. Just going in to blend all this out. Now what I'm going to do is actually jump on the other side of the spectrum. I'm going to go into this deep brown here. Not too heavy. And I'm going to apply that to the outer corner of my eye. Now for my actual lid color, I'm going to go in here with this crazy fire. It kind of looks red, but when you put it on, it's going to look pink, and it's going to look glittery, and it's going to look fabulous. I'm taking this color. There's no spray on it. I'm just taking it plain right on my finger. It's easier for me to apply these with my finger. So I'm going to take it on my finger, and I'm just going to place it right on the inner corner and center of my eye. This was inappropriate. Maybe I should not have used this finger. And if you get it on your bottom, don't worry, you're going to wipe it off anyways. That's why I don't do my concealer before I do my eyeshadow. Now that I have my first layer on that eye, see how much that added to that eye? Now I'm going to go in again with that same color, but I'm going to squirt some Max Fix Plus on it. Right on my finger, right on the color. And that's just going to make it damp. So what I do, after I spray that on, is I kind of fan it off and make it not dry, but not wet like it is now. And I just make it kind of like a tack. Kind of gets tacky. And so once it's in the middle, damp or whatever you want to call it, I just put it right over the top of that same spot I put it in before. when you wet your finger to wet a eyeshadow and then you're going back in to do your other eye, don't use your finger wet when you're going into your pan. It's going to fuck up your whole eyeshadow and then it's not going to be the same. So use a different finger, go back in and do the other eye. When you put that super bright color on, you're putting it in the middle and in the inner corner, and when you put that brown on the outer corner, it kind of, not fades, but kind of dulls. So I'm going to go in with the same brown, same brush, and I'm just going to bring it back. So now that I have my main colors on, going back in with my very first brush, no product, and I'm just going to blend all of this out. Make sure not to go down onto your eyelid because you don't want to fuck all this up. So you just blend all of your colors out. Okay, now I'm going to finish my face makeup and I will be back to finish the eye. Okay, so I finished the rest of my face makeup. I put on foundation, concealer, bronzer, blush, highlight, and I did my eyebrows, and I'm not gonna lie, my eyebrows have had better days. Okay, but we're just gonna go with it. Okay, so the next thing I have to do is just finish my lower lash line, put on mascara, put on a little more highlight on my eyes, and then we're good to go. So I'm going to start with my lower lash line. Okay, so the way I like to do it is I like to tightline my eyeliner before I put on my under eye color, so then it will blend out that eyeliner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a tiny little precise eyeshadow brush, like this one, very, very, very small. And I'm going to start with this purpley color, and I'm going to put it just like how I did on top, from here to the inner corner. Well, that's not a good idea. Let me use my mirror. Just focusing this on the inner and middle, but not taking it all the way out to the outer corner. And then what I'm going to do with this tiny little brush is I'm going to put on that brown just like I did up on top. Same brush, I didn't even clean it or anything because I'm a nasty bitch. Just on the outer corner. So I'm going to take my same brush that I just used, and I'm going to use my Sephora color switch just to clean it off, or get the color off, or whatever you want to say. And then I'm going to go in with that transition color that we used. And I'm just going to go right underneath that color that we put on, right there. So I'm going to take this middle color here, my transition color, and I'm just going to run it right along the bottom, and it's going to blend out those colors really nicely. Just the same concept that we did on top. Now, with this look, I don't like to do a winged eyeliner because eyeliner is the fucking death of me. And I always fuck it up. And then it looks like they're very distant, like 7th fucking cousins. And not sisters. Ever. Ever. Just like my eyebrows. Look. Do those look like sisters? Do those look like twins? No. They look like motherfucking strangers that have never met in their lives. But shit happens and you gotta move the fuck on. So I'm gonna move on to my mascara. I just used my Colossal from the drugstore. It's the best one that I have found for my upper lashes if you're not using fake lashes. And now my bottom lashes. I don't use this one on my bottom lashes just because the spoolie is way too big on this and I just fuck it all up. So I use Tarteist by Tarte. Now, this is just something extra I do. I just go in with my mascara on the top again and I just pull down and then... Okay, don't do that. Okay, so clearly I fucked up. Happens to the best of us. Definitely happens to the worst of us. Hello. So I'm going to fix that later. What I do when I fuck up my mascara like that is I leave it. I let it dry, and then what it will do is it won't soak into your skin. It will just kind of dry on top of it, and then you can just use a wet Q-tip and you can just flick it off and then just blend in your concealer again. So I'm just going to leave it. We're going to push past the shit show. And I'm going to put on my lip color, and then I'm going to highlight my eyes the best I can. Clearly, I'm not going to be able to highlight that inner corner because fuck you, piece of shite. So what I'm going to do is just put my lip color on, and then I will fix that mascara glob, and then I will highlight my eyes. So, lip colors. I'm going to take this little Hoola Beauty sampler liquid lipstick matte thing that I got, and it is the color Crush, and that's what I'm going to use. I just swatched it on my arm, forget the other swatch, that's what I was going to do, but I'm going to do this. This is this color right here. That's what I'm going to put on my lips. For my last step is I'm going to highlight my eyes, and I just highlight here and on the inner corner, and then it's good to go. So I just take a tiny little flat brush, very thin, very flat, go into your favorite highlight, which right now is, mine is in my Kathleen Lights palette. So dip in if you want, and then just apply it very carefully to the places you want it. Okay, so this is a finished look. No, not looked. This is a finished look. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. I, of course, enjoyed making it. Just one more thing. Don't ever forget your setting spray, mother truckers. Ooh. Flip that hair. Flip that hair. Yes. Yes. So, for now, I am going to head out. I have nothing to do. But thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Catch you on the flip side, motherfuckers! Notice where I'm holding my brush. I see a lot of girls, and you do you. I don't care. No judgment. I'm just saying for my personal preference, when you're blending out colors, you don't need a good grip. I see people putting in their makeup like this. And that is going to make it a lot easier to do a very harsh line. Whereas when you grab your brush out here and you're blending, it's going to make it a lot easier to do a very delicate touch, and it will help really blend out that color. I can't talk, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so I finished the fuck. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm awesome. I'm awesome, yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to